What's going on, guys? It's SquireTrades here, back with day 2 of journaling every single day. It is July 15, 2025 at 2:36 p.m. So let's get right into it. Yesterday, you will remember, we had a very strong bullish engulfing candle. I covered this yesterday. I said we have two main targets we would be looking for coming into today. The first one being previous day high from yesterday, and the second one being all-time highs. Those were the two levels I was looking for. You can tell over here we've covered this already. We're bullish on the week regardless. This is our calendar up here. We had CPI on Tuesday, which is today. We have PPI tomorrow, and then retail sales and unemployment on Thursday with no news on Friday. So going into tomorrow being Wednesday and going into the next day, Thursday, I'm still going to continue hunting longs pending how we close today, right? If we get a very strong bullish close today, I'll continue hunting longs tomorrow. If we get a weak close, I'll probably end up not doing much tomorrow, or maybe find something more intraday, if you will. So let's jump down here onto the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, and I'll show you guys kind of what I was looking at coming into today. You can see we were targeting yesterday's high, right? And that got ran out pretty much immediately as soon as the Asia session opened. We ran out previous day high. We were back into all-time highs, etc., etc. After that, you see we kind of had some consolidation during London session, and we also had a couple lows line up with one another, right? We had our London low here, boom, draw this out, and then you also had this low here as well. Something you'll remember we talked about yesterday was SMT, and today, if I flip over to ES, right, this was the London low at 315, and watch this 815 candle right here when we flip over to ES. Boom. London low over here, 315, like I said, and then you're going to see that 815 candle. It actually ended up sweeping this low here, so this would actually become a 15-minute SMT, just like we covered yesterday. To go along with this 15-minute SMT, you will see down here on the 5-minute chart, we're kind of just slowly grinding down here. Boom, 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 SMT, and then we displace, right? So this would become your breaker. This would become your breaker. Not only do you have a breaker, you also have a fair value gap. Boom. And then you also have your inverse fair value gap right here as well. What else do you have here? Market structure shift. Boom. Right? So what I was looking at was exactly this. I think I ended up taking it somewhere around in this area. Somewhere in this area here. And I was just targeting one standard deviation of the Asia range. Boom. Looking for something like 3R. And what ended up happening was, as you can see, we got stopped out. And that's okay. That's a part of trading. It is what it is. I'm going to get stopped out. You're going to get stopped out. Everyone's going to get stopped out. It is a part of trading. All I can do is put myself in the best probabilistic scenario, right? I'm coming into the market every day trying to make probability-based decisions. And if you rewind to yesterday and you remember what we were looking at yesterday, this exact setup yesterday, although it was on the 15-minute, it was cleaner on the 15-minute, right? But this exact setup yesterday actually ended up playing for somewhere in the 3R ballpark. Didn't end up playing out today. That's okay. It happens. But we can come into tomorrow with the same bias that we came into today with, right? And you can see over here, kind of what I'm looking for at this point is I want to see a retrace, please, if we can have it, of just this most recent price leg. I'd love to see a retrace into discount. I'd love to see us respect this 8-hour fair value gap. It also, I believe, lines up with the 4-hour fair value gap to the T. You can see that 4-hour fair value gap here inside a discount. And you can also see this 4-hour sell side liquidity, right? So if we can come into tomorrow, maybe we get a retrace overnight. Maybe Asia consolidates. Maybe London manipulates this sell side liquidity, and we can look for continuation play for New York. So maybe this is our Asia session, right? And then this is London, and then this would be New York. That's kind of what I would be looking for. So you'd be looking for Asia accumulation, London manipulation, find these sell stops, find our higher time frame PD array, and then going along with our daily bias and also our weekly bias, we're expecting more bullish price, right? So that is kind of what we would hope to see build out over the next day, maybe over the next 2 days. But I'm looking to be patient. I'm looking to let this set itself up. Was this a strong close on the 4-hour chart here? Yes, it was, but it wasn't a 4-hour bullish engulfing, and that's not something I want to put risk on, right? I don't want to put risk on the table here and just have a stop a couple points away. That's not what I want to do. I want to watch this come back into discount. I want to see it respect my higher time frame PD, and I want to get in on the lower time frames tomorrow morning in the direction of my higher time frame bias. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Follow your plan. Execute. Manage your risk. Be disciplined. And keep fighting. This is day 2 of journaling every single day with SquireTrades. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you guys back tomorrow for day 3 of journaling every single day.